Hey guys, welcome back to Mike's Mighty Muscles. On this channel I focus on effective fitness tips with efficiency, and on this video I'm going to teach you how to prevent osteoporosis, or if you already have osteoporosis or been diagnosed with it, then this video will certainly help you as well. Now, a quick overview of what osteoporosis is. It is a condition where the bones get brittle or weak. So you could think of it sort of like Conor McGregor's shin bone. But all jokes aside, it is basically the creation of new bone cannot keep up with the loss of old bone. And in this video, I'm going to teach you 4 different ways in order to prevent or treat osteoporosis. Now, this can affect anyone at any age and any gender. I recommend listening to doctors if you go to see a doctor, but don't believe them straight away. Do your own research, just the same as this video. Listen to me. Still believe me, still believe the doctors, but do your own research as well. Number 1, affirmations and subliminals. Now, I'm a firm believer in affirmations and subliminals to reprogram the subconscious mind. Now, affirmations are basically short sentences that affirm what you would like to manifest in your life. And using present tense is the best way to do it. For example, I am healthy, I am fit, I love myself, I love everything about myself, I am constantly improving. Now, affirmations are good to repeat over and over in your mind, or say them out loud, or write them down, however you want to do it. As for subliminals, you can do it either visually or auditory. So you'll notice that in the news, for example, there's lots of headlines down the bottom or up here, but you're focusing on the person that's talking, and then subconsciously you're still noticing all of the information that is coming across the screen. Another example is for the news, if you're watching the headlines, for example, but you're still listening to what's being said, then that's another way to program the subconscious mind. Now, you can do that yourself by writing your own affirmations, and recording them yourself is the best way to do it, because that's the best way for your conscious mind to release any blockages to get into your subconscious mind. But basically, I'll do videos in the future on affirmations and subliminals, and probably do my own for this channel. But in order to do your own subliminals, if that's something that you want to do, I like to do auditory. So say your affirmations out loud, record it, and then edit it, but then loop it so that you can constantly listen to it, but then bring the volume down so that you can only just not hear it. So play around with the volume, and you basically don't want to be able to hear it consciously, but your subconscious will still pick up on it. Number 2, de-stress. Now, there are many ways to de-stress. For example, you could meditate, walk in nature, get consistent sleep, limit your alcohol and tobacco consumption, limit your caffeine consumption, and basically just do what you love doing, and be honest with yourself about what you enjoy doing, and try to implement more of that into your own life. Number 3 is diet. Make sure that you're eating enough. If you need help with doing that, go on to just search online calorie calculators, put in your numbers and whatnot, and it will spit out the recommended calorie intake for the amount of exercise that you do. Make sure that you're getting enough carbs, healthy fats, and protein. Obviously, if you're doing different diets like vegan or paleo or keto, then you're going to have to figure out what works best for you. But the main things is getting enough vitamin D and calcium. So there are lots of ways to get enough vitamin D and calcium. For example, milk, eggs, leafy veggies, green leafy veggies like kale and spinach, cheese, making sure that you're going outside, getting sunlight will help with the vitamin D as well. And just do your own research and diets, and don't be afraid to ask out for help if you do feel like you want it. And number 4 is exercise. So you want to be making sure that you're getting enough exercise during the day and during the week. If you need to start off small, which I recommend easing into everything, even skip rope, jump squats, walking, progressing into jogging, progressing into running, biking, all that sort of stuff. But weight-bearing exercises is going to help with the bone density the most. It doesn't specifically mean that you need to do weights in the gym. You can do calisthenics, which is my preferred method. I don't know, I just prefer higher reps and lower weights rather than heavier weights and lower reps, but that's just my preference, and I have mixed in between the two in the past. Now, things like squats and jumping lunges and push-ups are all going to help you as well. Basically, any exercise is better than no exercise. Another thing that apparently is common with osteoporosis is poor posture, like hunchback. Now, I have pretty bad posture when sitting just because I usually sit like this and real lazy posture, but it is something that I am working on. Now, if you do have hunchback posture, it's a good idea to stretch your abs, stretch your chest, your shoulders, your hip flexors, your quads, and work on strengthening the posterior chain, so your upper back, your lower back, your glutes, your hamstrings, and that'll definitely help with everything in your life. Now, as you get older, the likelihood of having a fall and injuring yourself increases, so it is a good idea to start now implementing some balance work into your exercise. For example, standing on one foot, lifting your arm, switching over, or even just doing the standing on one foot, 5-10 seconds. Instead of doing the same foot, same arm, you could do the opposites. So if my right foot's on the ground, my left hand's in the air, I can switch over like that. Now, this is good for balance and coordination. So you could also do things like shoulder taps. So get into a push-up position and simply tapping your shoulders like this. That's also going to help work your core as well. So that's it for this video. Hope you've enjoyed, and I'll see you when I see you.